Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, IndieAuthor Jill. I had a late night last night. I was up until like midnight reading this. Uh, Today we're looking at Loving Whiskey by Gracie Cooper. This is actually one of four books. Um, so this is the first in the series. Um, I do like the romance novels where you've got a group of people and it turns into a series and everybody gets their own love story. So, um, there's the Martini Girl Bar, and Whiskey is one of the owners. There's, I believe, three owners: Whiskey, Fabulous Fab, and Levi. Um, and uh, Whiskey is one of the bartenders at the bar, and when she's um, faced with losing a waitress, she doesn't really care about the waitress anyway. She would love to just fire the waitress anyway, but um, the waitress comes in and she's like, "I need a raise," and she's like, "No, we're not up for evaluations." Also, um, first of all, we're not up for evaluations right now. Second of all, everybody got a bonus, you know, uh, just recently, and so we're not doing a raise. And she's like, "Either you give me a raise right now or I walk." And she's like, "Okay, bye." And she walks, but she's dating the lead singer of the band. So she takes the band, she tells her boyfriend Cody, she's like, "Come on, Cody, let's go." And she's like, seriously, Cody, you're just gonna walk out?" And he's like, "I can play the gigs that, I get to play the gigs." And, he's listing all the reasons that he's gonna be able to, why he's leaving. And she's like, "Yeah, you can do all of that here." And he's like, "Yeah, but my girl is gonna be there, so I get to work with my girl if I'm over there." And she's like, "Okay." And so Levi is like, "No problem. I got a friend. He can cover for as a lead singer, and he's a guitarist. Let me call him." And she's like, "Sure." So he calls him, and in walks Colt, and there's an instant interaction. Colt is Colt is raising his 4-year-old niece and his 70 plus year old grandmother. Um, and his grandmother is a hoot. Um, so, um, and he built his own furniture. So, like, I like Colt. Colt is, sorry, it's, like I said, I was up until midnight reading this. And like I said, it's not, I wasn't reading it because, I wasn't up that late because it was a page turner. It wasn't one of those "ooh, what happens next" type things. It was I'm just having fun with the book. It was a fun book to read. Um, Lucy, Colt's 4-year-old niece, is uh adorable as all get out. She's really cute. Uh, she When Colt tells his niece that he's going on a date, she's 4. I think I said that, but she's 4, and when he tells her she's going on a date, she's like, "Is she pretty?" And he's like, "Yeah, she's pretty." And she's like, "Does she like fairies?" He says, I don't know if she likes fairies or not." And she's like, "Well, you better find out because that's a deal breaker." And Whiskey does indeed like fairies. So, um, and Grandma is also, she's a pistol. Oh, excuse me. It's way too early in the morning. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm not used to getting up until like 9, but I had to be up early this morning, so here we are. Um, the only issue that I had with the book was like at the beginning, she talks about her vintage 2004 Honda Accord, and I'm like, 2000, like I I I get that it's an older car, but it's not really vintage. I mean, 2004 wasn't that long ago. It was only like 10. Holy crap, was that already over 20 years ago? Okay, yeah, 2004 was like 22 years ago. Oh crap. I'm not old. I'm not old. Fake news. I refuse to believe it. I'm not. No. This is almost as bad as when one of the 8-year-old kids that I was teaching told me, she was like, I love reading vintage books. And I was like, okay. What kind of vintage books do you like to read? And she's like, I'm thinking like Secret Garden, Anne of Green Gables, something like that. And she says, oh, like the Harry Potter series. And I was like, I was an adult when those came out. I was raising a kid your age when those came out. Those aren't vintage. Why do people insist on making me feel old? 22 years. Yeah, it's probably time to trade that in. Especially if it doesn't have working AC in Florida, Whiskey. In Florida. You have a car that doesn't have AC in Florida. Why? Riddle me that. Yeah, trade it in. Even if the dude is hitting on you, it's your best friend's cousin, and you've got Colt, so don't worry about it. Um, yeah. Now, the weirdest part, nothing of this prepares you for what you're getting into. Done with love, but here comes Colt. Tired of dating, Willow Lawson gives up on love and focuses on the expansion of Martini Girl Bar. She's officially on a man strike until she meets Colt. Colton Rice has his hands full raising his 4-year-old niece and 72-year-old grandmother, but when a chance encounter to play music again knocks on his door, he takes it. Lightning strikes when Willow and Colt are around, proving love enters when they least expect it. Gracie Cooper, darling. There is no mention of Halo or Tails. In nothing prepares you for Halo and Tails. So if you don't know who Halo and Tails is, because why would you? Nothing tells you that prepares you for them. But Halo is a little angel that sits on Whiskey's shoulder. Tails is a devil that sits on Whiskey's shoulder. And I don't care how many times you tell me that Tails is female. Uh, she kind of comes off as male for some reason to me. Gay male, but male all the same. Um, but like these two are constantly talking to her, and she's talking to them. Um, and they're these weird little mischievous sprites, and every once in a while they agree with each other, which is, you know, you're in trouble when both your devil and your angel are agreeing, and they're like, she's got a point, you know. But um, that was kind of part of the fun of it. Like, at first, it was really weird because I'm like, why are you talking to them? You know. But I mean, who doesn't have an inner voice that they talk to? You know. Um, excuse me. It's way too early. I need some caffeine. I haven't even had. I like literally woke up, got dressed, and came and did this video because my husband had taken off for the day for work. Um, but like he's not gonna be. He's only like running out and running back. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to get a video out before there's too many interruptions. But um, yeah. At first, Tails and Halo were kind of weird. But you know, the more you get used to them being characters, it's like I said, they're fun. So like I said, I enjoyed the book. The book was a fun read, and it's part of a series. Like I said, there are 4 books currently in the well, yeah, 4 books in the series. The next book is Loving Luna, and then the next one is I think it's one is Luna's, and the next one is Luna's, and then the one after that is um um Mila, uh Whiskey's sister. So Colt isn't the only one who has family to take care of. Mila finds out her husband is cheating on her, and that he has gotten a girl pregnant, and she's living in Texas with her mom. So Whiskey is like, pack everything up in a car, grab mom, and move back home. And she's like, we can't do that. You have a two-bedroom apartment. And she's like, yeah, it won't be the first time we shared a bedroom together. So just get yourself home, you know. So you have a great recipe for family antics because you've got Whiskey, you've got her mom, you've got her sister, you've got Colt, you got his 4-year-old niece, his 72-year-old grandmother, and then you have his best friend Levi, and you have the Martini girls, all of uh Whiskey's friends, and they all end up hanging out at the bar with her, and they're just a tight group of friends that they're so tight that when Whiskey has a first date and everything with Colt, at the same time Luna is um making out with Levi, and Fabulous Fab is the only one that is completely oblivious to this. So then after the fact, when they come in for their shift, she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. How am I a part of this group and nobody told me about any of this? Start dishing now. I need all the tea. And Fabulous Fab is, it's so hard to pick a favorite character because they're all so unique, and they're all so much fun. Um, but yeah, as usual, um, the link will be in the description. Go check it out, and from that link, if you aren't familiar with how uh, ordering books works, there's a tag underneath it that says it's part of the Martini Girl series bar series, and you just uh, click on that, and it'll take you to all the series. The fourth one is a novella, which is Whiskey's wedding, which I'm sure is going to be nothing but shenanigans between the 4-year-old, the 72-year-old, and the mom and sister being in town, plus the girls being just the girls. Um, so uh, I will leave. Excuse me again. I will leave the link in the description below, as usual. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you don't know what to comment and you just want to let me know you were here, just leave a high heel for Whiskey's little red high heels here. Um, the book's tired too. It was also up all night. It was a late night last night. All right, I will see you guys later. Have a good time. Bye.